Hello, this is Hiroshi Yamazoe. Today I had a good internet connection, so finally I made this live streaming. And uh, today I will show you my the trip update with videos and photos. So and please write in the chat box whatever you want. So I will start it. Please enjoy my virtual tour of my travel experiences in Spain and Italy. So let's start. I need to check whether this live streaming is working well or not. Travel experience. Yes, I think it's working. And I hope you can see the bread. First of all, I will explain how to make my breakfast because in Europe the restaurant or cafe is very expensive to buy breakfast, so I usually make my breakfast used by I purchase from the supermarket. See, this is just sliced bread, and I put on salami and just salad that I purchased from the supermarket, and I put on the dressing. That is my simple breakfast, and it can made by just only about less than 50 cents. So usually I make this like this breakfast, and in lunchtime also I make some kind of breakfast that I purchased from the some kind of food dishes that made by ingredients from the supermarket. Maybe later I will show my lunch as well, but sometimes I eat in the restaurant, and I will show you that experiences in this video and pictures. So first of all, after visiting traveling around Madrid, I went to the town called Toledo, and this is my lunch in the Madrid, and this is like pasta with salad, and under of this pasta there is a salad there, a huge salad there, so it is very healthy food. You can see this is pepper and cheese and pasta and olive, and under this kind of things there is a huge salad. It is very tasty without much salt, and I took a train from central Madrid station to Toledo. Toledo is located in around very near from Madrid, and it took about only 30 minutes from Madrid. And Toledo is very old town, and originally Toledo built by ancient Roman Empire, and then the Toledo city conquered by Western Goth Empire in 6th century, and then Umayyan Empire, that is Islamic Empire, conquered Toledo in 8th century, and in 11th century Alfonso VI, that is the king of Castilla, Castilla kingdom, that is Christian empire, Christian kingdom conquered that place. So Toledo became Christian nation again. Yes, I just checked my live streaming is working well or not. Hello, Alden Harris Animate. Thank you for participating this live streaming and thank you for first comment. I was a little bit worried because there is no comments there, so I'm very relieved that you could first comment in this live streaming, and I appreciate very much for your comment. Good evening, Hiroshi Yamazoe. How are you doing today? Today I was traveling around Urbino. I'm staying in currently I'm staying in the city called Urbino in Italy, and this city is very old city, and you can see later from this live streaming. And how about you? I hope you are doing fine too. And you can see this is the city called Toledo, and this city registered as World Heritage Site by UNESCO. You can see the building is very old. So please write whatever you want in the chat box, and I will answer your chats. Only if you like. Yeah. So here is the entrance gate of the Toledo city, Spain. So as I explained in before, this Toledo city was the city of Western Goth Empire after they conquered here around 6th century. So here is here was capital city of Western Goth Empire. Adran Harris Animate. I'm going just fine, thank you. And sometimes I like to sleep late because your sleep was just for fun. That's great. I think Malaysia is now very late night, I suppose. But I'm glad you are doing fine. And then I entered the Toledo city. And as I explained before, this city can accessible only 30 minutes by train from Madrid. So it is very easy to accessible. And Madrid is huge, big city, but only 30 minutes by train. You can reach here, look like this medieval ages city. So I think it is great. I think when you visit Madrid, I think it is better to visit here too, because it is very completely different atmosphere, because Madrid is, as I said before, it's very metropolis, modern metropolis, and here is look like medieval old countryside city. So you can enjoy both atmosphere. Otherwise, I mean, it's 3 a.m. in Malaysia now. Wow, it's very late. I hope you are. It's okay to wake up so late for you. And if you like, you can watch this live streaming later because I'm saved this live streaming as archives. So you can watch it later if you like. And you can sleep if you like. 鈴木さん。こんにちは、鈴木さん。お久しぶりです。参加していただいてありがとうございます。How are you doing? I'm doing fine. 鈴木さんはどうですか？お元気ですか？ I said that person is Japanese woman. And I said I'm fine. And how about you? And she is sometimes participated in my live streaming, and also she was a voice actor on my short film that is called Global Hikikomori, the short film. So she was one of the participants of my short film project. So here is the palace of the Toledo. And it was used in ancient Roman Empire. And I forgot the name of the this palace, but it was built by ancient Roman Empire. Hello, Eric Barbara. Thank you for participating. And hello, Antola Leska. Thank you for participating again. I'm glad that you participated again, Svetlana. I'm very happy that you could participate here again. Thus, Sarah. Hello, Hiroshi. I hope you are doing well too. And thank you for participating this live streaming. That's the Sarah. Oh, it looks beautiful. Here is the city called Toledo, located in Spain, and this city can accessible by train only by 30 minutes from city center of Madrid. And this Toledo city is rated as UNESCO. And this city originally built by ancient Roman Empire. And then 6th century, this city conquered by Goth Empire, Western Goth Empire. Then this city became capital of Western Goth Empire. Then about 8th century, this city conquered by Umayyad Empire, that is Islamic Empire. Then about 11th century, Alfonso VI, the Castilian kingdom, the king, conquered this place and became Christian nation again. Hello, Bazameya. Thank you for participating again, Bazameya. Coffee Nomnik. Hello, how are you today? I enjoy your videos. How you are in good health? Will you ever visit in homeland? Thank you for participating in Coffee No Milk. I'm glad you enjoyed my videos, and unfortunately I didn't visit your homeland, the UK yet, but I definitely visit your hometown soon. Definitely I will visit your hometown because I have many friends in UK currently, and my viewers like a very active viewer called Tobzi is come from UK, and he's Wales, in the Wales, so I will visit there in near future. Sugi-san, tweet great. That's great. Nice. And Aleska, the view is good. I also like color of the sky. Oh yes, color of sky. I think this color of sky and medieval cities scenery is very good match, I suppose. So as I explained before, this city was many kinds of cultures mixed, like ancient Roman Empire, Ghost Empire, Islamic Empire, and Christian Empire again, Kingdom again. So this she have like hybrid culture. See, this narrow way is look like spectacular, and I think Stockpile Thomas like it because he love narrow pathways. And this virtual tour of my trip will be very long. I hope you guys don't get bored because this trip virtual trip tour include this Toledo, and then I will go to Rome and Urbino and San Marino. So there is no, and also Gradara. So there is, I will take you to the 5 cities in this live streaming, and this is the first city, Toledo, and I did selfie. You can see I love such scenery. It's look the cityscape and the buildings are so unified, and it look like I was entered in medieval age. And I walking around this Toledo city. And in Toledo, I just traveling around alone, and I enjoying alone because before this city and before I traveling around Madrid, and before Madrid I was traveling with friends. So I would like to be alone sometimes. So in this city, I have only I enjoying alone for a while. Other Harris I met If you don't mind me asking, in your previous stream, you said your life is changing because of your experience in your trip. So, what are your thoughts about your past? Do you still? Uh, I think regarding in my past, I think in my past I was very struggle about the my life, like poverty and anxiety and depression uh, and nervousness, and couldn't make any friend relationships. So and loneliness. But because of that past exists, I could now enjoy such great life, and because of such not good past exists, and I got struggle about that kind of things bring me to reach this point. So I think my past is uh, necessary to me to reach this point. So I suppose my past experience isn't wasted at all. I suppose. Aiden, hi brother. I hope you are enjoying your topic. Thank you, Aiden. And it's a long time no see, Aiden, and thank you for commenting again. Yes, and this place is very interesting place because you can see it is look like Islamic style of building, and actually this building built as mosque in uh, about 1000 AD. No, I'm sorry. Hmm, yes. Sorry about that, and I will continue. And so, how to? Please wait a while. No, I think I need to open by not media player, but this I suppose. Please wait a while. I think that will work. I just want to pause. Yes, it work. And this building built in about 1000 AD as mosque, because at that time this city is authorized by Umayyad Empire, that is Islamic Empire. So this building was mosque, and but as I explained before, this place is conquered by Christian kingdom in 11th century by Alfonso VI. So this mosque became Christian church again. So it is very interesting thing for me because it's like opposite version of Hagia Sophia in the Turkey. So you can see here is Arabic word there, but here is Jesus there, and that style of building is like Islamic style. So it is like hybrid kind of church. Aiden, during this trip, which has been your favorite place to visit? Actually, I have many kinds of favorite place, and mostly every place is my favorite, and I couldn't decide just one place. But I think, well, I'm not sure. I could say just one place. This place is best because it depends on my mood and depends on what I would like to see and what would like to experience. Like when I would like to beautiful nature and scenery, uh, the Ibiza Island is best because there's very beautiful ocean and the about the history kind of things. I think the maybe Toledo is the best because it have ancient atmosphere. But I think Urbino and San Marino and Gradara and Fano is also a good place to see historical buildings and learn about the history. Yeah. So actually, I'm very always very struggle about when people asking that where is your most favorite place because it is very difficult to choose just one place. So and here is this is just my lunch. Toledo is uh, tourist spot, so it is very difficult to eat. No, it is very expensive when I eat in restaurants. So I eat sandwiches and fruit in the supermarket, and it was cost about €5 in total. And I had a very interesting paint, like you can see dogs are like person. Yeah. And I head to Cathedral in Toledo. Here's the Cathedral of Toledo, and this cathedral is awesome and very huge. You can see it. Adraleska, I like this interior. I see. I think your country, Moscow, is Orthodoxy Christian church. So uh, the structure of the uh, cathedral is very different. I think your country has Byzantine style of cathedral, but there is like Romanesque style, and also there is Gothic style in the Western, like in Catholic Church. See, here is like decoration is awesome, and here is Jesus, and also here is Jesus as well. I think it's too much Jesus figures, I suppose. Andres, yes, I like mosaic pictures in churches. I see. And here is a place like high rank priests are gathering, I suppose. And here's pipe organs. And I have been to European country many times, and I feel that Europe is created by based on belief on uh, Christianity, because Christianity bring art, music, philosophy, and morals, and how to behave, and I think everything. I think European cultures are built in based on Christian church, and I found this what called this kind of things. I'm not sure, but this kind of altars maybe. These altars have, this altar have three Jesus. I think it's very strange because Jesus is one person, and here is I think here is the they are depict the story of the Bible, I suppose. But I think this three Jesus is little bit strange because always in cathedral, uh, Jesus is just one person, despite it is the like in icon. Adran Harris Ahmed, you said because of your great experience, you said it almost changed you. Is there a new perspective where, whenever you think about your life and your past things that you think is but not is there a new perspective whenever you think about your life and your past like things that you think is bad but not. Oh yes, that's what I meant. Yes, like bad experience could bring good consequences. Yes, and yes, here's the altar of the Toledo Cathedral. Hello, find purpose. Thank you for participating again. Perhaps it's not three Jesus, but Jesus and his followers that were also maybe that is kind of thing. Maybe. So, like I said, Europe, a European culture created by based on Christian belief, and that Christian belief bring European people to art and music and philosophy and morals and other things. And but also same time, Christianity bind people and like some scientists. What is his name? But like please wait a while. I need to Google it. I mean, like Isaac Newton was prosecuted by uh, Catholic Church. So I think Catholic Church bind people as well. Like not only Catholic Church but Protestant as well. Find purpose. This looks like it might be the story of Jesus, his crucifixion process. I see. And that's right. There is many icons and that explain the Bible stories. Cafe no milk. Jesus was excluded beside two criminals. Yes, one is the Barabbas. He committed robbery people. So and Jesus said, "You are in the kingdom heaven currently when they are crucified." But I don't know about one person, another one person. Find purpose. That where is the church heart is mind blowing. Yes, and it's like a shrine for me. And I found that this center of this kind of things, like mirror, I think it is same as Japanese shrine because in Japanese shrine, center of Japanese shrine, there is a set in mirror there. So I found it is very similar to Japanese shrine. Find purpose. During Jesus, his time crucified people were everywhere, usually in the beginning of a village. I guess it's how they punished them in the old days. That's my understanding, but perhaps I am wrong. Yeah, I think I heard that crucified is the Romans' usual punishment to people, but not punishment. It's like a death penalty for the people. Adler has animated. If you don't mind me asking, you are Christian and religious? Actually, when I am working with Brazilian immigration worker in the factory, I I took I taken by them to their Christian church and I baptized in their church. So actually, I think I am a Christian, suppose, but I didn't commit to church in Japan. But I have read Bibles, Bible story like Matthias, Marcos, and Johannes, John's, and Lucas. Four Gospels I have read. And here is the synagogue. And this Toledo city have also district from the for the Jew people. So this Toledo city have every religion. Jesus, Christianity is Muslim and Jewish. And in the this is the first time I entered the synagogue. Actually, synagogue isn't like the church. It's like a meeting place for the Jewish people. And this structure is very interesting. It's so unique. So this was the synagogue in the Toledo city. Adler has animated. What are your thoughts about religion, and do you ever want to be religious one day? I think it is very difficult to uh, talk about religion in the uh, to, thoughts about the religion. I think religion have many elements there. Like there is always good things and bad things. I mean bad side and good side. Like religion, like when I read Gospels, I have found Jesus said very, and this place is also a great, beautiful place. It is another church in the Toledo. And I mean, like when I read Gospels, I found that Jesus said very good thing, and he did very great thing in the Gospels, and I agree with his opinions, and he was very humanistic, and also like he was very moralistic, and he said he needed to love others and enemies as well, and yourself as well. So I think that is a very great thing, and that kind of religion belief create the culture in the Europe, and then that culture create modern days philosophy, and also modern days humanitarian thoughts in Europe, and that kind of ideology spread all over the world, and that thing is very great thing. But at the same time, there is many conflict happens, such as in South America. Spain conquered South America, and they are forced to believe Catholic Church to the Indians. I mean, indigenous people in the South America, and if they don't agree about accept the Catholic belief, such people are killed by Spanish army in the about 15th century, no 16th century, about around there. So and nowadays, like not nowadays, in the Middle Ages, there is crusade campaigns there. So like that kind of ideology, killing other ideology to conquer other ideology. So it bring war as well. So I think there is also a good side and bad side about the religion. But I believe basically, if people believe what Christ said in the Bible, I think the European people doesn't such things such as conquered another place and like do crusade or conquered and killing indigenous people in the South America. I think like such a Christian uh, belief that created by Catholic and uh, original Christian belief is, I think it's different things, I suppose, because like I said, Jesus said you should love enemies, but Catholic Church and uh, their authority killing enemies in South America and Middle East. So I think its thoughts are different. So I think we need to think separate about such things relating the religion. I hope you understand about what I'm saying. And here is another church in the Toledo, and here is, you can see here is so beautiful. The final purpose, beautiful building, but I look forward to see you in the Amazon jungle with tribal people doing ayahuasca. Yes, actually, I have a plan for it, and I will explain about it maybe later. And here is I like that kind of pillars. I think this is elaborate creation. That's so beautiful. Hello, Hiroto Art. Thank you for participating again. How are you, Hiroto Art-san? Adora Harris animate. So far, what foods do you like to eat in Italy? In Italy, I like. I don't try to like Italian traditional food such as pizza or pasta. But I have eaten Greece food in this Urbino, and that was very delicious. Final purpose. I agree. Jesus' teachings should be separated from what the kings and queens did. Oh, I see. I'm glad you have understood what I said. Like Jesus said, you love enemies, but Catholic Church and their king has killed the enemies, such as Muslims and also indigenous people in the South America. Final purpose. When you will be back to Japan? About 1 month later. Interesting or amazing. Yeah. So here is the Toledo city, Spain. That is located very near from Madrid. You can reach Toledo from only 30 minutes by train. So here is look like medieval city and also registered as UNESCO. There was very beautiful city, and I recommend if you visit Madrid, you should visit that Toledo city. And I went to Rome. First of all, I went to airport in Madrid and took the airplane to Rome, and that flight is took about about 3 hours, 3 hours 30 minutes. I remember. to Madrid, to Rome from Madrid. And I arrived at Italy, Rome, and I took the train. And when I arrived Italy, I feel I couldn't find much differences in Madrid and Rome because people look like same and people's language sounds same because Spanish language and Italian language is very similar. And people's vibes are very happy and very bright. So people's vibes are for me very similar to find purpose for the long vacation or some I basically I stay Spain and Italy. In total, it will be about 2 months trip. And I went into the train in the Italy. Fine paths, you are lucky to be able to go on such a long travel. Yes, I'm very fortunate. Yeah, and but in this here I had trouble because originally I planned to get at the train station and took the bus to my hotel in Rome. But in Italy about the Italian bus system, basically cannot buy ticket in the inside of the bus or bus driver. I cannot purchase the bus ticket from driver or ticket machine in the bus. So, but so I needed to buy bus ticket in some stores in near of the train station or bus station. But here is the midnight. It's around 9 p.m. So here is stores. Every stores are closed, and the station is no one there. Like it is empty station. So there is no ticket sellers or no reception or no ticket machines. So I needed to take suitcase to my hotel by walk. But I was very scared because there is no pedestrian walks. So I needed to walk very far side of the road to not hit by car. It was very scary. Like this, I about 4 or 3 kilometers. I bring this suitcase to. I walked about 3 or 4 kilometers with this suitcase to reach the hotel in late night. It was a little bit scary experience, but I fortunately succeeded to reach the hotel. And this hotel is actually very luxurious. The space is very big because I think it is located far from the city center in Rome. Here is a very deserted area. So here is the station, Muratera. It is very near from the Da Vinci Airport, but this station has not ticket machine and has not ticket seller and has not receptionist. So I need to get in without ticket in here. But I'm always scared that train staff asked the ticket for me because if the person, if the staff of the train asked the ticket to me in this train, I have no ticket, so I need to pay 50 euros because of the fee of the no ticket. But some kind person, if that train staff is a kind person, that person will forgive me, but forgive about the 50 euros fee. But if some staff train, some train staff is very rigorous, and that if such kind of person asked the ticket for me, then I need to pay 50 euros ticket. So I think that kind of system is like a trap for me. It's like a gamble as well. Final purpose. I was just reading you are born in 1984, same year as me. I see. That's very strange coincidence. And this year is very interesting because George Orwell's novel, famous novel, is called 1984, and also 1984 is the Macintosh release date, first release date as well. And I'm arrived at the center of Rome city. And I feel Rome is like much more crowded and much more old city than Madrid because roads are not well maintained. But I think Rome has much more chaotic than Madrid. But the city atmosphere is awesome. So here is Rome, near from the Torimi station. And then I have went to I took train to go to Urbino. That is to meet my Italian friend who watches this YouTube channel. Final purpose. I know of it, but I didn't read it. It is good. What do you mean? I know of it, but I didn't read it. About George Orwell's 1984. Actually, I didn't read it as well but people said that is the best essay. Someday I will read it. And I took the train to Urbino from Rome, and I was purchased from most cheap ticket, so I took a most slow train. So it took about 8 hours to reach Urbino from Rome using trains and bus. But that was very great experience because I could see the scenery of Italy from the seat for a very long time. So you can see I took a train so long time, so sky is become darker. And then I arrived at Pesaro station in the night. And in Pesaro, I took the bus to reach Urbino. And this bus was so crazy because driver was so aggressive to drive because he suddenly uh, suddenly do strong brake or strong start, suddenly fast start, so bus become shaking so hard constantly, so that and there is no sitting seat, there is no empty seat, so I need to always stand with a huge suitcase, so it was very hard time. And about 1 hour I reached the Urbino. Final purpose, it's good you remind me of it. Okay, I will look to it. That's great. I think I will. If you read George Orwell's 1984, please tell me your review about it. Coffee and no milk. The book is very good. It portrays Australian regimes very well. It's also a good analysis of human nature. I see. Then we need to read George Orwell's 1984. So here is the city called Urbino. And this city is also registered as World Heritage Site in UNESCO. You can see I have arrived at night and I'm very tired at that time because of the very long ride in train and bus. But that experience was very interesting and great. And this city, you can see, so look like very medieval atmosphere like Toledo. And actually, this city, Urbino, was originally built by ancient Roman Empire. And then this city conquered by Eastern Goth Empire about 5th to 6th century. And then this city become conquered again by Roman Empire and become Byzantine Empire, part of Byzantine Empire. Then this city become a territory of Pope, but this city become independent with aristocrats of this city, and then this place become kind of independent state of this region. Then about 15th century, this city become prospered as art city, central art city, and some European artists and intellectuals are gathered this city, then prospered in about 16th century, 15th century. And this city is also birthplace of Raphael, who is very famous painter in Renaissance era. And I have arrived at the B&B hotel. So here is the B&B hotel. I'm staying. And actually, this B&B hotel is very huge, and I'm using just me, but this hotel, this room is very great. Uh, and even you can see has a kitchen there too. Cafe, no, Antarctica, was it dangerous at night there? I don't encounter dangerous things in the night at all. But my Italian friend said some parts of Rome there is some dangerous street there because there is some drug dealers and such kind of people there in Rome. But I suppose in this area is very safe. I suppose because very countryside area in Italy. But I'm not sure about the uh, dangerousness. But as far as traveling in around here, including night, I didn't encounter any dangerous situation. Final purpose school. Thanks for explaining coffee. Yeah, he explained it about the 1984 George Orwell. Uh, and this is my breakfast. Breakfast was very simple but free. So here's the day of morning of the Urbino. And this statue is a statue of Raphael, who is very famous painter in Renaissance age. He born in this town in about 15th century. Raphael Barinas. And then I met my Italian friend in this place. And my Italian friend is, like I said, she is one of the viewer of this YouTube channel, and sometimes she commenting in my YouTube channel or chat box. And she was very nice person, and we are almost same age. And actually, she is a very experienced traveler, and she once she was staying in Japan about 1 year, and also 1 year in Turkey, and half year in India as well. So she have so much experience about the traveling than I have. So he is like my sensei, a teacher of me, because she have much knowledge about the traveling. So I'm learning from my that Italian friend about the traveling, and also she have much experience about the psychedelic experience, because she said she have group ayahuasca experience about 24 times, because she did ayahuasca ceremony, group ceremony once a month, and that frequency continued to 2 years. So every month she had ayahuasca group experience, and that continues 2 years. So it will be 24 times of the ayahuasca group ayahuasca experience. So she had a great ayahuasca experience, and we arrived at the city called Gradara. Gradara is also very old city, and you can see there is medieval atmosphere. And she is not Hikikomori, but she said she liked to be alone and don't want to take picture. So I didn't put on this live streaming about my friend's picture. And I'm so grateful to my Italian friend, because my friend took me to like this Gradara and another city, and to the picnic as well, like hiking as well, by the car, my friend's car, and took me to by my friend's car and visit many places around this area. And that was a beautiful experience. And my friend is a very great person, very nice. I always very happy when I meet local friends when I traveling. And in this traveling, I have met so many people that I didn't have in the past travels. And in my past travels, like when I go to, I had to Russia, and I had to France, Germany. I meet only few couple of friends during the travel, but in this time, I have met so many people, like over, I think 20, no, 20, over 25 people I met in so far. So it was very great experience for me as Hikikomori. And we eat this kind of sandwich. Uh, Find purpose. You need to change your title, your YouTube channel now. You are no longer Hikikomori. Yes, people's another person said like this in the previous live stream, and I think I'm agree, because I found this interesting. But actually, when I back to Japan, I think I become Hikikomori again, maybe because I don't have any friendships in Japan. So I think it is only time when I traveling abroad, maybe. But I think that my ayahuasca experience in Alicante changed me so much. So I think when I back to Japan, I could make friends in Japan as well. So when I make uh, a lot of friends in Japan as well, then I will change my title. Claudia Rosso. Hello, Claudia Rosso. Hello. Thank you for participating in this live streaming. And how are you? And I found this interesting car. And my friend said this car from Italy. And I suppose I was thought that this kind of car from Japan, because in Japan would like to tend to like create very small cars. But my friend said this car from Italy, and I found that this car is very pretty. Find purpose, change to Hiroshi's travel experience. Yes, maybe. And we going to hike. I think these horses are very happy because that field is very huge. They can run freely. And here is a Mediterranean Sea. And there is a couple of fishermen there. And I'm surprised that ocean is very clear, transparent, like ocean of Okinawa. Find a purpose. You could do tour guiding for Japanese people in Italy and Spain, perhaps, and make Japanese friends that way. Or maybe, yeah. At the same time, I considering that I will invite foreign people to Japan. Like actually, I told my friends that if you visit Japan, please uh, visit me and use my rooms, and uh, I will guide you through Japan. And I said that, and some people, most of people said yes, I will. So I think I can be like some owner of like owner of guest house to invite foreign friends. Then in that way I could uh, friends in Japan as well because foreign friends are coming to Japan and I could guide them in Japan. Yes. Uh, so here is we are back to Urbino. And in that day, my friend was busy, so I just walking along Urbino city. And Alaska, stunning views, yes, that was great views. Always, almost every view was stunning. And I'm glad you are enjoying my live streaming, Svetlana. Coffee and milk. Do you prefer natural landscapes or beautiful architecture such as cathedrals and castles? I think I like both things. Like I could enjoy beautiful architecture and also landscapes. It's like I cannot just decide one because it's like uh, water and food because people cannot live uh, with only water, but people cannot live only food. So I think we need both, I suppose. Find purpose, yes, both, Hiroshi-san. And this is the cathedral of the Urbino. But in that day, I couldn't enter the cathedral because it looked like closed at that day. But in another day, I have visited this uh, inside of the cathedral. And I found that I don't know why, but this object had written some kind of hieroglyphic. It was ancient Egyptian language. And I entered the this building. This building is like the palace that built in originally built in ancient Roman Empire's age. And these words are, I know, Latins. That was international European language, no, international language in ancient times. And before Latin language, Greek language was the international language in the world. But only part of Eurasia, no, Europe and part of Asia. But my friends can read Latin words because she said we learn about Latin words in school. So I think that that's great. ハロー、キツネさん。おやすみひろしさん、綺麗な、looks beautiful. That's great. Thank you for participating, キツネさん。And thank you for writing comments in some my videos. Final purpose wasn't Cleopatra married to an Italian guy. I'm not sure. Final purpose, okay. Gudetama. What do you mean, Gudetama? So here is the basement of the the palace. And this basement is look like feels like labyrinth. Here's many rooms there. It's like the dungeon area appeared in some JRPG. FAL, hello FAL, thank you for participating again, FAL. Hey Hiroshi, so good to see you. I'm really happy to know you are having a good time in Italy while challenging yourself every day. Have you learned any Italian so far? Thank you, FAL, and I hope you are doing well too. And actually, I didn't learn about Italian almost anything because I always talking English, and Italian people can basically English too. So I didn't use any Italian word, but except I said thank you in local language always, because when I said thank you in local language, I feel that people will be more happy than I said thank you by English language. Like when I traveling in Russia, I said spasiba, and in Germany I said Dankeschön, and in Spain I said gracias, and in Italy I said grazie, and in France I said merci. Like when I in the restaurant and supermarket, and when I ask the road, ask the how to go to that place in person, I said thank you in local language. Yeah. And other than thank you, I know only buongiorno in Italy, so I can say only buongiorno and grazie in Italy, in Italian. Yeah. Find purpose. Kitsune profile pic is Gudetamane. I see. That character is Gudetamane. Find purpose. Hiroshi, you don't know. Yes, I don't know Gudetama. Find purpose. Hiroshi-san learns say pizza and spaghetti. That's Italian also. I see. Yes, of course, that's Italian too. Yeah. And also, like Da Vinci is Italian. And here is the inside of the palace. And inside of the palace of Urbino is a museum. Now, so here is many kinds of exhibit of the arts there. And there is some arts from created by Raffaello, but I'm not sure which one is work, which works are from Raffaello. Duke Nuke, arigato, yes, arigato. Are you doing often live streams? I just found your YouTube channel and Discord a few days ago. I'm really happy to find your community and that many people like us exist. Oh, that's great. I hope you are enjoying my Discord community. And actually, I try to live stream once a week, but sometimes I couldn't make it because my internet connection, I couldn't find good internet connection during the travel sometimes. So, but I try to doing live streaming at least once a week. キツネ少し話します。You can Japanese a little. That's great. Yes, so I hope you are enjoying my community and live streaming too. And thank you for participating, Kitsune-san. And actually, I love Germany very much because I went to Germany about 4 times so far. No, 3 times. Well, 4 times so far. So I love Germany. And I visit Köln, Bergenrode, Frankfurt, Lenzburg, Hamburg, and Berlin, and also I forgot the name of the town, but I have visited many places in Germany so far, and I love Germany. So here is the top of the tower of the palace. I think Japanese language is very difficult to learn for European people because Japanese and European language is so distant language. And my another German friend tried to learn about Japanese, but he said it is very too difficult, so he's very struggling about that. But for me, I'm learning English, and still I'm learning English, but I hope to someday I could speak English much more naturally and fluently some point in the future. So I'm not giving up, and I will continue to learn English for a long time, like over decades. I will not give up and continue to learn. And this live streaming also like a learning process of the English. So it is the one of the purpose of this live streaming for me. And also I would like to share my experience with you guys, and I would like to communicate with you as well. And then next day I took it's same day of the evening. I met my Italian friend again and took my friend's car and going to the place called San Marino Republic. It is a republic in the Italy. So it is technically it is different country of Italy, like Vatican City. So Italy have Vatican City and San Marino and Italy. So there is 3 countries. And here is the San Marino. And San Marino has also registered as World Heritage Site by UNESCO. And this city have different tax system. So rich people come here to avoid tax. So this is like some kind of tax haven, like Virgin Island in England or Monaco. And this city built in about 300 AD by ancient Roman Empire. And also this city called as world's most oldest republic in this world. Duke Nuke, good attitude. Your English is pretty good already. Thank you. But my English isn't good enough, I know. So I will practice more and more. Kitsune, that is good to have when you want to visit Munich. You are welcome. Munich is Germany's most beautiful city. Thank you so much. And your English is great, better than mine. That's great. I'd like to visit Munich someday. Because I didn't visit Munich yet, so definitely I will visit. Thank you for invitation. Yes, I will definitely visit there someday. Duke Nuke, most beautiful and most expensive. Yeah, here is the tourist spot. So I think I found that this place isn't expensive because cafe and restaurant isn't much expensive. I can drink only €2 for coffee. Actually, like in Paris and Rome, no, not Rome, I think Paris and like Berlin, like big cities in Europe, when people drink coffee, it costs about €5, only one coffee. Elena Granta, hello, greetings from Germany. We love you. You always welcome. That's great. Thank you, Elena. And thank you for writing comments on some of the my videos. And I always read every comments, but and I did selfie. And I sometimes I could not respond all comments because comments are constantly coming and there is so many comments. So, but I reading all comments, and I think your comments are very insightful, and I appreciate your comments, Elena Grena. Joshua, hey Hiroshi, I want to travel one day, but I'm really nervous about it. Do you have any advice for traveling first time? Actually, in my case, I was nervous about when I was not nervous about traveling when I am severely hikikomori state, and in that time I mostly stay in my home, and I didn't want to meet any person, so I just withdrawn to my home. But sometimes I would like to walk the outside. So for that purpose, I wake up very early or to midnight. That there is no people around my area. In that time, I try to walk outside because there is no in that time there is no people around my area. So that kind of things was helped me to practice to go out, and I think that for me that kind of activity helped me a lot to go out more. So I think I mean you can do travel uh, by gradually uh, uh, traveling more. Like you can travel vicinity city of your area, and you can be used to traveling by this activity, and you can go to far away place domestic country domestically in that next project. I hope you will understand what I meant. I mean, you can do practice little by little to be uh, traveling more and more to overcome nervousness of the travel. Kitsune, that is cheap for coffee, yes. And my Italian friend said cappuccino is very cheap in Italy because uh, cappuccino, in the case of cappuccino, people can drink in only 1 euros 50 cents, even in such tourist spot. So here is the San Marino Republic. You can see look like very unrealistic beautiness there. It look like uh, games or some kind of fantasy fiction. I feel that this place like the world of Skyrim or Lord of the Rings. Stock by Thomas. Hello, Stock by Thomas. Thank you for participating in this live streaming again. Hello, Hiroshi. Sorry for missing last live streaming. I hope you had good time. How was your day? I'm doing fine, and you? And I think you didn't miss last live stream because last live stream I couldn't make it because the internet connection isn't much enough to do live streaming. So this is live streaming that from before live streaming. Yes, and I hope you will enjoy this live streaming. But this live streaming will be finished soon. So if you like, you can see my live stream, this live streaming after I finish this live streaming as archives. So, Kitsune, this town looks so beautiful and ancient. I know this feeling when I wanting to go outside, when not much people are outside at night and loving the night. I see. Like in such place, it's very crowded in the summer, but in that season isn't much people there. And I found that this store have many samurai swords. You see, this is the Japanese traditional sword. called samurai sword. But it is very strange because here is the old town in Europe. But I think European people tend to love Japanese sword as well. So even such place, European people sell Japanese sword. That's why I understand. I always thought about traveling close to home first, then further away. Yes, I think that will be good plan. I wish good luck with it. And this photo I took, I think it is very beautiful because here is the light of sunset, and here is Jewish mark and Christian and Muslims, three big religions from the world. I think this picture is very great. And Alaska, these narrow streets and castles look so unusual, like from fairy. Yes, that's right. I feel like this kind of scenery, like a fairy tale or fiction story, like Lord of the Rings, or like games in the Skyrims. Just were then eventually to different countries. Yes, that will be good plan. See, this scenery always also so beautiful because there is some mist there, and there's mountains and look like very mysterious atmosphere. Stockpile Thomas. I drink like a smoothie made by fruit. It tastes very healthy. And my friends drink tea. My Italian friends like drink tea in the evening. I think it's like this tradition is same as British people. So by Thomas, today place is especially beautiful. What town is it? This town is called San Marino Republic. It is located inside of Italy, but technically it is different country, and it's same as Vatican. So Italy have three different countries because such as Italy itself and San Marino Republic and Vatican. And in this San Marino is called as most oldest republic in the world. And this city originally built in ancient Roman Empire's period, and then like become, I suppose, Eastern Goth Empire, and then become Byzantine Empire, and become independent, I suppose. But in the case of this is the oldest republic in the world is the Toulouse, and also this is the independent nation in the Italy is Toulouse. Kitsune, kata, yes, that is katana. Katana is a samurai sword. And also this San Marino city is registered as World Heritage Site by UNESCO. That was so beautiful city, look like very unrealistic. And we visited a grave yard in Italy because my friend uh, would like to visit because she was curious about it. So we visited graveyard and I found that it is. I learned about the how look like graveyard in Italy. It's like very different than Japanese graveyard, of course. And we eat in Greece restaurant, and it is the first time I eat Greece dishes. And those foods are very delicious. And left side spread are like mixed salad with Greece style of the dressing. And middle plate is like the leaves rolling, packing uh, uh, meat and also um, vegetables and fried. No, boiled. Like it's like uh, cabbage roll that is rolling in about uh, meat and vegetables, and that is very delicious. And right side plate is like sandwich, and that bread is a little bit fried. You can see uh, it's burnt and texture is very crunchy. And inside of this bread there is many spinach and also Greece cheese. So cheese and spinach inside the crunchy bread, and that is very delicious, very tasty, and I especially like this kind of things because there's no meat, and so vegetarian can eat this too, and it's very tasty. And I tend to like eat meat, but without meat. Uh, I amazed that this sandwich could be so tasty without meat, any meat. It was I love it very much, but I forgot the name of the this kind of dishes. So by Thomas, what temperature was it at night? Actually, in San Marino, it was very low. I think it was about 10 degrees Celsius, I suppose. But when I traveling around Madrid about 1 week ago, uh, there was so hot. Like during daytime, there was about 39 degrees Celsius. So there was very hot. But when I came here, Urbino and San Marino, there was so cold. So I'm very surprised. Uh, just Rick's taste, yes, that was tasty. Kitsune oishiso, yes, that was tasty. So this is just a simple breakfast. And this is the laundry machine. And the instructions is all written by Italian. So it was very difficult to figure out how to use it, but somehow I managed to wash my all clothes, uh, almost all clothes except I wearing, and dried it, and I succeed about the laundry. See, this is written by all Italy, but I figured out by this picture icon. First of all, I need to put in the laundry machine to the clothes and push, select the mode and pay in the machine and push the button according to the machine that I would like to use, and then push start. Yeah, I'm glad that I managed to figure out how to use it. And then I walk along the Urbino city. And in that day, my friend is busy, so I just traveling alone in the Urbino city. Kitsune, do many people in Italy speak English? Yes, basically, Italian people can use English, but some people doesn't speak English at all. But I'm not sure what rate, how many people can use English and how many people could English. I'm not sure about uh, the rate of it. But what I'm feeling about it that about most 70% of Italian people are speaking English. But I think it depends on the city. Like in big city like Rome, I think almost people can use English. But countryside city in like Urbino, there is much more less that people can speak English. And here is the Cathedral of Urbino. And I always feel the cathedral is awesome and beautiful. And I'm amazed that people can create such architecture. And nobody there, only one person there. So by Thomas, I watched old live stream and video. Your English has improved so fast. I don't know. Or maybe I know my old live stream video was so bad at English because I was so nervous about speaking English in live stream because it is very difficult to speak uh, in to correspond with people writing in chat. So it makes me very nervous. So I could speak English well, but uh, I'm a little bit used to it, so I can speak English better compared to all this my streaming videos. But I hope I'm actually very embarrassed about my old videos. But I will not delete about my old videos. Even I feel very embarrassment about those videos because I would like to remain as my pathways, so people can track my past, seeing my past videos. So I'd like to keep it as my personal history, even it just make me embarrassment. Uh, uh, FAL, I'm not religious, but I love to see church and cathedrals too. So interesting. Yes, I'm not so religious person too, but I love church and cathedrals. Their architecture is awesome. So that was my virtual tour of Toledo, Spain, and Rome, Italy, and Urbino, Italy, and Gradara, Italy, and San Marino, Italy. So I have uh, share my experiences about 5 cities in this live streaming. So this was the deluxe version of my live streaming. I hope you guys enjoyed my live streaming, and I will continue to do live streaming often. And my next live streaming, it will be about uh, 2 or 3 days later. But I cannot promise because it depends on the internet connection situation. Because during traveling, there sometimes I cannot get good internet connection that I cannot possibly do live streaming. Uh, Kitsune, stop by Thomas. Yes, speaking new language, the most thing hold it back from it is to make mistakes, right? But honestly, this feeling is not worth it, right? I think speaking new language is very great experience. I think because it expand your world. Because when you learn about the new language, you can reach another culture's media such as books and films and podcasts and YouTube videos and so on, so forth and so on. Like for me, I can accessible to English media such as English newspaper and English podcasts and English uh, books, and that kind of things expand my world, and that will be great. So it is very great thing to learn new language, I think. So I hope good luck about your learning Japanese. Stop by Thomas. Thanks for the story. Have a good rest. Oh, thank you for participating. Stop by Thomas. FA, FAYL. I'm curious to know what you think of the sushi and other Japanese food made in Italy. I always wonder how different it is from the original one, but unfortunately, I've never been to Japan. I think I have tried a couple of times Japanese food, such as sushi in Europe, and it is definitely very different than Japanese sushi. But some European sushi is very similar to Japanese sushi. But when I have eaten in Spain, uh, I found Japanese sushi like some kind of art, and it was very delicious. And Japanese sushi basically eaten by fish and rice and soy sauce. But in some I have eaten sushi in Europe that is like uh, there is rice and some kind of fish slice, and there's some kind of creams that have sweet taste. So I think European sushi have much more diversity of the tasty, because in Japan sushi very salty things, but some European sushi have very sweet taste. Final purpose, good night everyone, or good night, final purpose. Thank you for participating. Take care, Hiroshi-san. Safe travels. Thank you. So I will finish this live streaming now, and thank you for participating this live streaming, everyone. I appreciate it very much, and see you in